a tandoori style Indian chicken. And we are going to marinate this for 4 to 6 hours. We're gonna throw it on some skewers, and then we're going to grill it off and eat it with some rice and veggies. So that's kind of where we're going. What I'm going to do is I am using some yogurt. This is my base of my marinade. I'm gonna use about 2 cups of yogurt with lemon. And then I'm going to be using garam masala. So this is where it becomes more Indian than Mediterranean. If you were using Mediterranean food, you'd want more along the lines of like harissa, sumac, way more turmeric. That would make it more Mediterranean than Indian. But since I'm using garam masala, it's going to be more along the Indian lines. And like I said, if you don't have garam masala, feel free to use coriander, cumin, and cinnamon, because this is truly the base of this recipe, of this spice. So the only thing that's not in there would be black pepper, cardamom, and cloves. So let's go ahead and get started and make our marinade. So what we're going to do here is we are going to take 2 cups of either full fat plain yogurt or full fat Greek yogurt. I prefer using the Greek yogurt for this marinade just because it has a thicker consistency and the additional protein. I'm always searching for ways to get an additional protein. So I would use Greek yogurt if you have it. To that, we're going to add a half of a lemon. If you are using the full fat Greek yogurt, you might be able to use another half of a lemon. I couldn't in this case because you don't want it too runny. To that, we are going to add in 1 tablespoon of paprika, not smoked paprika, regular paprika. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of turmeric. Turmeric is going to give us that nice yellow color that we're looking for. And then also it's an anti-inflammatory. So it's always great to use turmeric in your food. Then to that, we are going to come in with the coriander. And we're going to use 1 tablespoon of coriander. Something got into the marinade that we were not looking for. So 1 tablespoon of coriander. And then we're going to come in with some garlic powder, heavy on the garlic powder, about 2 or 3 tablespoons of garlic powder. And then we're going to come in with a garam masala. So that is going to be the star of the show. And we're going to do about 1 tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon of garam masala. Once we get that all done, then you're going to go ahead and season it with salt. And you want to make sure that this is pretty salty. Taste it before you put the chicken, obviously. Don't taste it with the chicken. And make sure that it actually tastes good to you. And if it does, then you can add your chicken then. If it needs more lemon, you can adjust your seasonings then. But let's go ahead and give it a stir. And then we'll go ahead and give it a taste to make sure that all the seasonings are just the way that we like it. So once this is all incorporated, what we're going to do is then we're going to quickly cut up the chicken. I'm using chicken breast. Feel free to use chicken thighs in this recipe. Either one is great, but you're going to put them in cubes. That way you can skewer them. They're going to be kebabs. So you kind of want to keep the chicken all nice and uniform so that when they get on the kebabs, they cook evenly. So here you can see we kebabbed them, and then we went ahead and grilled them and served them with a side of rice pilaf and your favorite veggie.
Is the chicken good?
And here's Jackson. He's messing with us.
You like the chicken? Take a bite.
He loved it. So he likes to tell us that everything's nasty. So it's a taste test from a 3-year-old.
Is that a yes? Is it numb?
No, nasty.